Good evening, folks. This is Deb, and this is a short take. I haven't done these for a while, but we're coming back, okay? That doesn't mean I haven't been doing anything. I've been doing a lot of stuff, okay? I've been doing a lot of other things to fight back at what's going on in America. But in the meantime, we are 10 months now from the midterms. And it's time to get back in the saddle because I'm seeing some really stupid shit out there on social media. And it just proves that people have not learned a thing about where exactly we are in America because they're on their own little grand retribution tour, just like the big fat orange slob in Washington. So here's the latest I'm seeing. It's time to conduct a mass exodus out of both parties and become independent. Are you people really awake, or are you all asleep at the fucking switch? Do you have any idea how many independents there are as politicians in America? There are two, both in the Senate. So who are you going to vote for? That's what I'm curious about. Do you understand where we all are here? Let me explain it to you. We have gone from Doge at the beginning of Trump's, uh, what do we want to call it? Regime, because this is a full on fascist dictatorship right now. And we are now at the murdering people in the streets phase. And there is only one way out of this, okay? Now, we can talk all we want about impeaching Trump. We can talk about getting rid of Kristi Noem. We can talk about all of that shit. But the reality is, in order for that to happen with the Democrats in the minority, is that you have to get the Republican Party to cross the aisle and stand up against Donald Trump, something that they have shown absolutely no stomach for now over a year. And while they may talk against him every now and then, they're a pack of chicken shits. And the rest of them are fascists. So that's where we are in America. We have one choice here. Now, let me explain something to you. I, by no stretch of the imagination, think that the Democratic Party is perfect. Okay? And I'm a registered Democrat, and I have been for a very long time. All right? And I agree that we need to rebuild the Democratic Party into something that works better for the people. But here's one thing I'm absolutely fucking positive of. Had Kamala Harris been elected president, none of this would be happening. Not one iota of this would be happening. Nothing like this. This is not what America would look anything like right now. People being dragged out of their homes, people living in fear, children being snatched off the streets, people's health care being taken away. A literal movement towards genociding transgender Americans. That's where we are here in America. And you know what? It may not be all about anything happening to you, but if you think you're safe with all of your friends and neighbors going through this, you're fucking stupid. And if you think that a mass exodus to independence is the route we should be taking when we are staring down the barrel of a fascist fucking gun barrel, you haven't learned a goddamn thing since November of 2024. Because it's that kind of muddled thinking that put us here to begin with. When 90 million Americans chose to stay home and give the middle finger to the democratic process, that's what put us here. There was no landslide except for did not vote. That was the biggest population of voters in America, 90 million people. That cannot happen again. So I suggest to you that you wake up and smell the bullshit. Because until we are safely out of this, we shouldn't be thinking that way at all. We should be thinking of voting straight Democrat up and down the fucking ballot, starting at the school level, the school committee level, all the way up to the presidency. Because none of this would be going on had we done this when we could have had the chance to avoid all of this pain. Wake up, okay? Because this only gets worse from here if you don't. I'll talk to you all later.